The crime of the century was killing the next JFK using an exploding microphone. The next biggest crime is what they're doing to the Patsy Tyler Robinson. This is a massive exculpatory Brady evidence violation and color of law Rodney King style violation. Chain of evidence and Brady claims center on the handling of camera media. Turning Point USA audiovisual staff removed SD cards from cameras near the stage within minutes of the September 10, 2025 event. Only digital copies, later described as flash drive or equivalent transfers, were provided to investigators. Defense teams and independent analysts have noted that the original physical cards were never made available for independent forensic examination, raising questions about whether potentially exculpatory raw footage could be fully verified. The definitive forensic reconstruction comes from independent analyst John Aaron Bray at followtheepicenter.com. The website he built is open-source defense material that Candace Owens fully embraced and that the evidence itself demands we accept 100%. Frame-by-frame optical flow, dense pixel mapping, multi-angle stereo audio, gas release imaging, necklace kinetics, PCB identification, and acoustic signatures all converge on one epicenter, the Rode Wireless Pro transmitter clipped to the victim's shirt. Gas escapes the collar first. Then explosive shirt deformation. The circuit board blue solder mask spectral match, dimensional match to the Rode TX body, ejects at high velocity inside the garment. The magnetic clasp lags on the same trajectory. The metal necklace snaps and launches upward at 21 plus meter per second, requiring approximately 6.8 plus joules. Bleeding onset is delayed 429 to 461 ms. 30 times to 110 times longer than physics allows for an exposed vascular neck wound. Decorticate posturing appears before the neck trauma. Radial expansion from the mic location, not directional impact from any external projectile. Minimum energy at the epicenter exceeds a single lipothermal runaway and points to a triggered cascade. No distant rifle shot is required. The physical evidence on the body, the shirt, the necklace, the ejected components, and the acoustic record all point to an internal energetic failure of the microphone system itself. Joe Kent, former director of the National Counterterrorism Center, stated on the record to Tucker Carlson that his team was ordered to halt further inquiry into possible foreign connections and to defer to Utah authorities shortly after the event. Kent's exact words: "We were then told that, hey, you guys need to stop. You can't work on this anymore." He confirmed there was still work to do on a potential foreign nexus and that his team was blocked from doing it. Judicial Watch Tom Fitton obtained university records via Utah Grandma showing cleanup and paving operations began at the Utah Valley University site the day after, with internal messages confirming FBI presence on scene. Circulating video also shows construction workers at the location in the following days who declined public comment. An emergency payment request was placed with a vendor on September 11, 2025, one day after, for cleanup for shooting incident, invoice $6,090.52. The vendor name is redacted. Text threads from September 12 to 14 show crews discussing washing down an 8-inch puddle, irrigation, and gloves while noting, the FBI is still there. An individual involved in the paving work texts on September 14, "My guys are well trained in keeping quiet," adding that someone is on it with your media folks. Barriers were discussed. Red ones were rejected. The scene was released back to the university by September 12. Pavers were down by September 16. UVU paid for the cleanup but stated it did not pay for or install the pavers. An unnamed non-UVU party handled that. The contractor who dug up the dirt and laid the new pavement over the precise location remains unidentified in the released records. The color of law reference invokes the federal statute prohibiting officials from acting under color of law to deprive constitutional rights. Taken together, the documented media conversion and refusal to produce original SD cards, The restricted independent verification. Joe Kent's on-record stand-down statements to Tucker Carlson. The Judicial Watch Grandma records of emergency cleanup plus rapid paving with redacted contractor and keep quiet instructions, the construction site video, and, above all, the exhaustive open-source multi-method forensic work at followtheepicenter.com that Candace Owens and the physical evidence itself form the core of the case. That critical evidence handling, investigative scope, and the physical event itself have been systematically compromised against Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson is the patsy. The microphone is the weapon. The cover-up is ongoing.